Knighttime89Tv, and in today's videos we are going to talk about Warframe. Why do I love Warframe? That's a question that I've been thinking for quite some time, and today I will be sharing with you guys why do I love Warframe so much. And to answer that question, it's simply because of the cosmetics. Fashion frame. Okay, I'm just messing with you. It's not just cosmetics. Cosmetics is part of it, but of course there's another things, like another whole things about why I love Warframe. There's just a ton of things that I would like to share with you guys right now, but I'll try to make it as simple as possible so you guys can understand what I'm trying to say, and you guys can understand what the things that I want to understand for myself and to say to you guys, so that you guys understand what I'm saying, even though right now it kind of seems like you have no idea what I'm talking about. Alright, that is bad script. Okay, done with this stupid joke. Alright, so basically I'm just going to drag you guys into my perspective into why I love Warframe, and it's not about why I dislike Warframe, and it's not about a critique, it's not about a review, it's about why I love Warframe. So it's basically about my opinion being poured into this one whole video. So don't expect me to give you a good review or anything like that, because I'm not going to do any review, but instead I'm going to share with you guys about why do I love Warframe. Anyway, as the title suggested, we are going to get into point number one. Point number one, Warframe is big as hell. And when I say Warframe is big, Warframe is really big, like big. And this is a game that we're talking about that have constant update from month to month, year to year, and up until 9 years long. So Warframe is a very big game, and we're talking about something that a game that will need you to find someone to actually tell you what's in the game, because as you progress through the games, you will start to realize that going for hours in the game, you are actually still in a tutorial phase. And that's how big Warframe is. And of course, being big means there are lots of contents going on in Warframe, and it's really interesting to actually break down to you guys about what the contents in Warframes are. And because there's just a lot of stuff that's going on in Warframe, I have to actually take note on my mobile and actually state the points to you guys, because my memory is just so bad. From the farming part of the games, to tenant hunt, to coupon hunt, to railjack, interesting quests to go for, building the perfect Warframes, 40 plus Warframes to play, ranking up syndicate, ranking up standings, ranking up master rank. So yes, Warframe is actually a game that's worth your time. Point number two, this game actually has its own great story if you actually really dive into this game. But I will have to admit to you guys right now and be totally honest with you guys that Warframe is a little bit hard to understand games, lore-wise and story-wise, just because the story presentation in the game is just quite lame in the game, but eventually, they actually managed to give a proper story, a way better story on the recent updates of the quests and stuff, and you start to understand a little bit more and more easier about the world itself and about the story itself. If any of them actually adapt Warframe into a live action movie, it will be a blast, and it could just be, or it might just be a rival to Star Wars movie itself, in terms of the story, in terms of the epicness and the cinematic value of it. And don't quote on me on the part where I said it could rival Star Wars. I'm just saying that it might just be able to rival Star Wars. All Star Wars fans out there, don't bash me on this, alright? I'm just saying that it might. I'm not saying that it will. Get that? I mean, literally, you guys can check on the latest quests that have been installed in the game, the war within, and you guys can actually feel the vibe, the cinematic vibes going on with that, with all the soundtrack, with all the OST being made for the game itself. It was mind-blowing how this game is actually free. And of course, when we're talking about free, get to the point number three. Point number three being that Warframe is actually free. Let me get this right. Of course, Warframe is free. There's always a monetization thing going on in it. like microtransactions. They sell you like weapon skins, weapons blueprints, Warframe blueprints, all of the Warframe blueprints, as a matter of fact, platinum, the in-game currency, and they sell you a lot, basically, cosmetic and stuff, blah 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 blah. But understand this, you don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy it, and the only thing that you really need to buy, if you feel like you want to buy, is the cosmetics. But aside from that, all of the things like weapon, warframes, items, or whatever things that you can get in the game, it is possible to get in the games. It means that Warframe is not a pay to win, so it's up to your choice whether you want to buy it or you just want to grind it. They will get just the same as those who buy the stuff in Warframe. So it really is not a pay to win game. It's actually free and 100% free. I'm talking about all the cinematic quests are playable. And point number 4, last but not least, is something to do with the microtransactions in the game. Let me explain. I know lots of people really hate microtransactions. Paying stuff for you to feel fun and feel awesome, feel badass in a game is really not a good deal for anyone out there. I understand that a lot, but me, I would say that I was a player, I was a Warzone player, I was a Halo Infinite player, I was a Black Desert player, and I played a lot of games before, and I know how microtransaction used to look like. And Warframe is totally different in terms of microtransactions. Warframe is way cheaper compared to games like Warzone, Halo Infinite, or Black Desert itself. So I was shocked when I did the calculation by my own self and realized that Warframe is way cheaper. So basically, Black Desert sell a skin. Alright, this character skin can cost around, which I converted already into MYR, which is my country currency, 40 MYR for this one skin. And we're talking about, if we compare this with Warframe, you'll be surprised that one skin of Warframe, it actually costs around 17 MYR. Look at the difference numbers here. 40 MYR, 17 MYR. That is the difference between these two things. I'm not sure about other country. Other country might be much more expensive than what we get here in Malaysia in Warframe. Heck, even Mobile Legends have this one skin that costs around 40 MYR, and that's a mobile game, you know what I mean? So it's crazy how Warframe can make things cheap for you. So yeah, this is technically why I love Warframes, and the main reason why I actually go for Warframe and I actually enjoy Warframes. And so those are the reason why I love Warframe so much. To close this video off, I would love to say thanks to Already Dead 17 for actually suggesting me Warframe from the very beginning of my journey playing Warframe. As of right now, my series stopped at 50 plus series, but I will continue on until I reach that 100 plus series of Warframes. I'm a Warframe streamer. If you guys love to see me streaming more Warframes, go ahead and visit my Facebook page, Knighttime89. And if you guys love watching this video as well, go ahead and click that like button, subscribe to my channel because I got lots of contents coming up, and of course to apologize, I want to apologize for why I've not been updating my content for quite some times now. I think it's like a month or 2 months like that, because I was having some issue with my schedule, having some issue with my side hustle, having some issue with my real life job, and of course having some issue with my personal single life as well, which of course I've been spending long time of trying to find someone to actually replace the void in my heart. The emptiness in my heart is really starting to lonely. But aside from that, we are a happy man. We must be a happy person, and I hope everyone are happy as fuck, because I am happy as well if you guys are happy with me. And of course, don't forget to spread the love, baby. But love you guys so much. We'll see you guys again in the next video. Love you guys so much. G fucking G. Knighttime89TV out.